In a rare TV appearance, Nature Boy Ric Flair made his way to the ring, dripping in confidence and adorned with all the grandeur his name commands. Fresh off reuniting with the Four Horsemen and J.J. Dillon, Flair was not in the mood for games. As the bell rang, Flair wasted no time, launching into a relentless assault on the Italian Stallion. The Italian Stallion tried to fight back, managing a Bologna Body Slam, but Flair was too aggressive to be contained. Flair swiftly countered with a bow and arrow submission, locking it in tight. The Italian Stallion had no choice but to submit almost immediately. Flair then strutted around the ring, basking in his dominance, before joining Tony Schiavone at the interview podium, flanked by the newly reformed Four Horsemen. The Nature Boy was at his best, both in the ring and out, sending a clear message to all challengers.
The reunited Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Ole Anderson, are all standing tall, dressed to the nines, exuding confidence and power. Schiavone, holding the microphone, is almost overshadowed by the presence of these four legendary figures. Tony Schiavone, ladies and gentlemen, it's a momentous occasion here on World Championship Wrestling. I'm joined by the reunited Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Ole Anderson. Arn, Tully, the Horsemen are back, and it seems like you've got your eyes set on gold. With his cold, calculating demeanor, Arn Anderson takes the mic first, staring straight into the camera. Arn Anderson, Tony, when the Four Horsemen are together, there's not a title in this business that's safe. Tully and I are coming for those United States Tag Team titles, but that's not all. We've got our sights set on the NWA World Television title, too. Eddie Gilbert, you've been holding onto that belt, but today, Tully's gonna take it from you and bring it back to where it belongs, with the Horsemen. And as for you, Ron Simmons, you've been riding high as the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, but understand this, when I come for you, and you'll find out why they call me the Enforcer. Arn hands the mic to Tully Blanchard, who smirks confidently before speaking. Tully Blanchard, Eddie Gilbert, you've been running your mouth, calling yourself hot stuff, but today, you'll find out what real heat feels like. When that bell rings, I'm taking that NWA World Television title, and you can do nothing to stop it. As for those United States Tag titles, we've got our eye on them too. The Horsemen don't just compete, we dominate and will prove it by holding all the gold this business has to offer. Ole Anderson, the grizzled veteran, nods in agreement as the focus shifts to Ric Flair. The Nature Boy steps forward, a confident grin on his face, adjusting his suit jacket before addressing the camera. Ric Flair, whoa! Tony Schiavone, the Horsemen are back, and the whole world just stood up and took notice. Bob Backlund, I see you parading around with my NWA World Heavyweight Championship like you've accomplished something. You've beaten a lot of tough guys, but you've never faced anything like the Four Horsemen. And when I say Four Horsemen, I mean the best of the best, the cream of the crop. I've got my exclusive contract with Jim Crockett Promotions, which means the Carolinas and Georgia are my backyard, my playground, and there ain't nothing anybody in the NWA, SPW, or anywhere else can do about it. Flair's intensity builds as he starts calling out his rivals. Ric Flair, Sting. Magnum TA. Ron Simmons. Eddie Gilbert. The Steiners. You can all line up, but the result's gonna be the same, Ric Flair walking out as the man, the legend, and the champion. And Backlund, you want to dance? Woo-woo. You bring your NWA title, and I'll bring my SPW Universal Heavyweight Championship, and we'll see who the real world champion is. This ain't just about titles, this is about being the best, being the dirtiest player in the game, and proving that the Four Horsemen are the elite, the unstoppable force in professional wrestling. Flair steps back, and the camera pans to show all Four Horsemen standing together, united and ready for domination. Schiavone, visibly impressed, closes out the segment. Tony Schiavone, ladies and gentlemen, the Four Horsemen are back, and they mean business. Titles, beware, this is the NWA, and the Horsemen are here to take over. The segment ends with the Horsemen standing strong, their intentions clear, as the camera fades to black.